Hey there, it's Keith, and I got a couple of great announcements, exciting things to share with you. So it turns out I'm doing a little bit of a book tour here coming up in the summer. I just did one in El Paso, Texas that went very well. It was very successful. And so there's a couple more coming up I want to tell you about. Okay, so if you live anywhere near these areas, please make plans to join me. I'd love to meet you in person. Love to see you at the event. Okay, so here's what's going on. So May the 20th, Saturday, May 20th, I'll be in Cincinnati, Ohio. This will be at the North Star Community Church in Loveland, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cincinnati. This is probably a 2 p.m. to a 5 p.m. event, so like a half-day session. And I will be joined by my friend Steve Klein, who is the host of Living Room Theology podcast and blog. Steve is a great teacher, and he and I both will kind of tag team on this a little bit. Of course, I'll be talking about entanglement and what is it and why it matters and how we got this way. Steve is going to be looking at the scriptures and showing us from the scriptures whether kingship was God's idea or not and what really his plan is for his people. And that's going to be a great one. There'll be also a Q&A session as well. And that's a free event, by the way. So if you're anywhere near Cincinnati on Saturday, May 20th, please join me. There's no reason not to. It's a free event. I'm going to be doing something with some friends of mine in Nashville. This is going to be called the Unconference. This is starting Friday, June 23rd in the evening of Friday, June 23rd. And then it'll be an all-day Saturday and Sunday. So June 23rd to the 25th in Nashville, Tennessee. This will be held at the Salvation Army Berry Street Worship Center. I'll be joined by my friend Richard Jacobson, who is the author of Unchurching, as well as Steve Sims, who is the author of a book called Beyond Church. And so I will be covering topics, of course, talking about entanglement. I'll also be talking about what our house church has been experiencing lately about resting and waiting and listening and enjoying some silence together as we have a meeting with Jesus, not just about Jesus. But other topics we'll cover, of course, will be unchurching, experiencing the presence of God, learning to be the church, and things like that. This will be a really great event. This event is $35 for registration, and you can find registration information at my blog at keithgiles.com. By the way, all this information is at my blog at keithgiles.com if you need any more information about it. Okay, so then in July, on July 22nd, I will be in Denver, Colorado. I'll be in a town outside of Denver called Littleton, Colorado. This is a one-day event. This is only me, so I'm not tag teaming with anybody on this one. This will be Jesus Untangled, Finding Unity in Politics and Faith. This will be at the South Fellowship Church on 6560 South Broadway in Littleton, Colorado. And of course, we will be talking about how Christians, not only the dangers of mixing religion and politics, but how Christians can find common ground, how can they find unity together when they have such a divide when it comes to politics. And that one the registration is not open yet for that event, but it will be opening that very soon. But again, you can find information about that at my website at keithgiles.com. And in August, I'm very excited about this. In August, I'll be in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. We're actually going to be a little bit north of there at a place called Hickory, North Carolina. And I believe it's north of there. Anyway, it's near there, Hickory, North Carolina. I'll be doing this in conjunction with my friend Herb Montgomery. Excited to do another event with Herb. And this event, we will talk not only about the entanglement of faith and politics, but also about following Jesus into preemptive love, nonviolence, and what it really means to engage the culture as followers of Jesus who are seeking to stand up for justice, but without always putting our hope in politics. This is going to be a great event as well. Registration is not open for this event yet either, but I want you to know about it. Keep it in mind. It'll be probably the first weekend in August is what we're looking at the moment, but all those details will be cleared up in plenty of time. And by the way, if you want me to come to your area, contact me. Leave a message here, comment here under this video, or on my blog, or you can reach me through social media, Facebook or Twitter. And let me know if there's enough interest, maybe I'll come to your area if you're not close to any of those other areas. I am already talking to a few other people about other locations, so there could be some other announcements coming up as well, possibly for November. September and things like that. So I'm excited. There's also a couple of book studies that are going on. And if you're interested in doing a Jesus Untangled book club or a book study, let me know, because I can provide you with bulk discounts on the books, as well as a study guide that will help you lead those sessions as you talk through the book with your friends or your church family. Anyway, it's exciting to me what God is doing in the area of helping the church untangle, and I'm excited that I get to go and meet some of you and travel around and go to different places and see what God is doing in these areas, and hopefully spark something that would help Christians to really untangle their faith and their politics with the purpose of seeking first the kingdom of God and pledging allegiance to the Lamb. It's good stuff. It's exciting stuff. Hopefully this is something like a wildfire that will start small but spread big, and can really have an impact in the church in America to put Jesus first in all things. All right. Thanks so much. We'll talk again soon. God bless. Bye-bye.